Good evening, VV Nation, and welcome to the channel. My name is Glenn Tompkins, Senior Stock Market Strategist for VectorVest. Glad to be here. Glad to bring this video to you. So last night's video was all about blood in the streets, and it looked like the market wanted to take off today and rebound from the last 3 days of the market going down so much because of the tariffs. But this video is all about patience is a virtue. It's good to be patient. Remember, let the market come to you, let your stocks come to you, and trade the chart, not your heart. Hey, VV Nation, I'm Glenn.
And I'm Ryan. We've got a special event coming next month, May 1st. We're finally hitting the road. Now, we will be hosting some live streams. Tell them a little bit about the live streams we'll be doing.
We're going to have the Stock Analysis Power Hour. Ryan will host that. Bring your stocks, let Ryan break them down for you. I'll also do a live stream called Trending Thursday. That's where we go through, look at what's going on in the market, what's going on in the news, and we analyze stocks. We also have a live presentation for those people who will be attending live as well. What's that, Ryan?
Now, we do have the presentation titled Unlocking the Secrets of Financial Success. Now, to register for free and get the details, just go to vectorvest.com/roadshow. As I
record this video, all of the major indices are up in excess of 1%. They were up even higher earlier today. Why? We're going to get into a little bit of news real quick. Let's pump that up. And this is why. All right. U.S. stocks soar, rebounding after heavy losses. Tariff uncertainty remains. Next story. NVIDIA was leading the way in the Magnificent Seven. NVIDIA rose as much as 7% early Tuesday, leading the Magnificent Seven tech stocks higher as they began to recover from steep losses following the announcement of the Trump administration's tariff agenda last week. So a lot of people probably were like, OMG, we got to jump on in the market. The market's getting ready to rebound. The market really wants to push the market. Investors really want to push the market higher. And then the last story I have here is the Dow rebounds 900 points on rising hopes for tariff deals. That's going to be the next big story, the next big catalyst that does push the market higher. But hopes for tariff deals. And there's still a lot of going ons back and forth in regards to who wants to get off the tariff list. And that's all good, positive stuff. But do we see it happening in the market yet? Let's get back into the software. And I'm going to go to the market timing graph. Again, all of the major indices are up. They were up earlier as much as 3%. They've definitely pulled off their highs. Let's go to market timing graph, and here we go. Trade the chart, not your heart. News-driven day today. It's been news-driven for the past, week or so, right? 3 down days. A lot of selling pressure I showed yesterday on this candle. A lot more of a bigger wick at the top of the candle than on the bottom. More selling pressure. What do we have now? I drew a line halfway through this big candle as a level of support or a level of resistance. It got to that level. Look at today's wick. We've got wick at the top of the candle, no wick at the bottom, and it's a closed candle, which means the price currently is below the open and pulling down. This is what I call a bearish bullish candle. It's bullish because it's higher than yesterday's close, but it's bearish because the price is falling from the open, and we've got a wick at the top of we got a big wick at the top of the candle. I'm going to go back to the home page real quick, and I want you to see something. I'm going to stay right there. Let's go back to the home page. So all of these indices are up. Let's go read the graphs. Right click. Let's go view the stock graphs of all of these indices. Yes, they're up, but look at them. Put this on a 1-month graph. Look at the Dow. Big wick, selling pressure, closed candle, lower than the open. All right, price is lower than the open. Look at the IX. The NASDAQ is getting killed. Here's the open up here. As a matter of fact, the open price was 16,181, and we're now at 15,876. So yes, we're higher than yesterday's close because we gapped up. But we're starting to fill that gap. Notice that on these graphs too, I have the 3 and the 8. Well, why am I using that? It's the fastest indicator, one of my fastest indicators on graph to help me to know when it's the right time to be in or out of a stock, or in this case, an indice. Look, even with the move this morning, let's say we were still up at the level of the high. Where's the 3 and the 8 in conjunction with each other? The 3 is still clearly below the 8. The 3 is still clearly below the 8. The 3 is still clearly below the 8. Below the 8. So, you know something? If I'm reading the graph and I'm trading the charts are not giving me any indication that it's okay to start buying stocks at any point in time. News is moving the market down. News right now is moving the market up. But we got to get through all of that, trade the chart. This is on all of the indices, right? The 3 is still below the 8. There's no indication that it's okay to start buying stocks. Let's go back to the viewers. Now, let's talk about the stocks that are moving today. Nvidia up, 3%. Amazon up about 0.3. The Tesla was up today. UNH, Apple, Palantir, these are stocks that all of you are either holding or looking to get into because these are good quality stocks. For the most part, they have a good combination of relative value, relative safety. For the most part, only one is a sell, and that's UNH. I do like that stock, though. It is undervalued, good quality RV and RS. What's hurting it right now is relative timing. The stock is currently in a downtrend. Now, if I were looking for some stocks to get into, possibly, remember I did the video on the Teflon 8? Let's go take a look at that portfolio. Whew. Down 4.42%. With the move up in the market today, these stocks are up about 1.5%. You know what I would do? I would make sure that you have all of these stocks written down. I want you to pay attention to each and every one of the Teflon 8. These are the stocks that have the higher probability to withstand tariffs. But as the market is going down, these stocks are going down as well. The only stock in the Teflon 8 since I got into it is UNH. It's up about 2.75%. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to look at all of these on a graph. Remember, we're trading the chart. Let's view the graph. UNH, 1 month graph. 3 month graph. It's got a trend line. Could I trade it? Yes. Big hit today. All right, with the pullback after the market pulled back. But look at the nice gap up today. I do like RT is above 1. Earnings per share is falling. It is undervalued. Let's go to the next one. McDonald's broke down through the trend line. You know something? What am I looking for here? Look at the 3s below the 8. I'd wait for the 3 to go back above the 8 and get back into trend. All right, next one. Coca-Cola. The 3 and the 8 are very close to each other at a level of current resistance. Could be setting up. I do like the rising earnings per share, or pretty even. RT is above 1. It is overvalued, but value is starting to rise a little bit. Next one. Johnson & Johnson. A bigger hit out of the Teflon 8 right now. Downtrend. It's still in the downtrend. I'm looking for the 3 to go back above the 8. So not only do I like these stocks, I'm also setting up when I'd like for you to think about getting into them. The 3 and the 8 are exponential moving averages. I like that Amgen is undervalued and value is rising. That's a good sign. I'd wait for the 3 to go back above the 8 and break through that downtrend. Let's go to the next one. Verizon. Look at how close the 3 and the 8 are. Even though the 3 is below the 8, look at that rising value. That's a good positive sign. Keep your eyes on that. Let's go to the next one. Procter & Gamble, the 3 and the 8 are close together, even though the 3 is below the 8. Value, overvalued, value is still staying pretty sideways. I'd also look for RT to get above 1. And let's go to the last one, which is Merck. Merck is my problem child in this watch list or in this portfolio. The 3 is below the 8 and pulling away from the 8. Value, it is undervalued, but value is falling. I don't like that. All right. But these are stocks that have the ability to withstand the tariffs. That's why they're called my Teflon 8. If I'm looking for stocks to at least keep my eyes on, I'm not telling you to buy anything yet. Let the charts come to you. I'm not telling you to buy anything yet, but you've got to keep your eyes on these stocks. I put these out there for you. I think that they're going to serve you well at the right time. Again, a nice move up, about 1.5%. Overall, though, it's down about 4.5%. Markets move. Stocks move with markets. 80% of the stocks move with the direction of the market. There's where we stand. Trade the chart. Let's go back to the market timing graph. Trade the chart. Nice little move up today, but man, as the day goes along, This is why, as a VectorVest subscriber, you have access to the VectorVest composite, which tracks over 9,000 stocks. It serves as a great point of market timing. Remember, folks, be patient. News is driving the market down. Today, news was driving the market up, but tariffs are still a problem. Tariffs are still a problem. Don't get caught up in on the news cycles. Trade the chart, not your heart. Folks, this video is over. And until the next time, see ya.